There you go.
Ancillary jobs.
There you go.
3 or 4 times as many.
Okay.
That are not production people.
Right, but the money that's spent by those production people.
Yes, you're right. Yeah.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Rick Rowe. We are live on Lake Erling this morning. This is Robert Reynolds. Robert Reynolds, in some ways, represents landowners all over southwest Arkansas. By the way, you can see the lightning in the back here. It's quite exciting. And there has been a lot of excitement in southwest Arkansas over the lithium that has been discovered in the Smackover field. How big a deal is it here?
Potentially big.
Okay, potentially big.
Yes.
What does that mean?
If the technology for extracting the lithium pans out, we could see, a couple thousand temporary, highly skilled millwrights, welders, pipe fitters, fabricators, X-ray technicians building those plants. And in the long run, after the plants are up and operating, there could be a few hundred people working in that industry that we don't have today.
Okay, so that's in Lafayette County.
Primarily in Lafayette County. That's where property has been acquired to build lithium extraction plants.
Okay. Now we already have Albemarle, which has been taking the brine out of the ground for 60 years now.
That's correct.
Creating bromine. They're also involved heavily in this lithium extraction.
Well, actually, only recently have they begun to have a pilot plant.
Okay.
Inside the bromine extraction plant. There's a great deal of overlap. The source of the raw material is exactly the same. In fact, for those same 60 years, all of the brine that Albemarle has pumped out of the ground for the sole purpose of extracting bromine, after the bromine is extracted,
it's back into the
put
ground.
back in the ground with the lithium.
With the lithium in it. Yeah. So now they're going to take it right back out and get the lithium.
That's what they're with their pilot plant to see if they can do that.
Okay, so several thousand jobs initially as they are building the plants, the extraction plants, and then after that, 300-400 permanent jobs in Lafayette County.
Yes.
So it's not a game changer. It's important, especially in smaller towns.
Yeah. It's all relative to how many people are already there, certainly. But yes, it is important, and it would be significant to have it, but it's not a world changer.
Okay. And that's good to know, because initially when I heard the news, it sounded like this could be a game changer. In some ways, like the Haynesville Shale has been in North Louisiana.
Yeah. Haynesville Shale is different.
Okay.
That was to extract a commodity that we know how to do.
Right, oil and gas.
And,
yes. Okay. By the way, and I know we're probably running out of time here, lithium is used in this, computers, laptops, drugs, creation of drugs, but it's primarily used in batteries for highly sophisticated electronics and EVs, cars. And that's why it is in great demand worldwide, and we all believe the demand is going to go way up. And by the way, you can see, Brian will love this, you and Nate and Shannon as well. Nice, beautiful lightning in the sky over Lake Erling in southwest Arkansas. Back to you. Good morning, everybody. Rick Rowe. We love to talk about the weather, as I am a junior meteorologist, and you're seeing a little bit of it in that black sky over Lake Erling. Boy, big thunderstorms just now moving into this part of southwest Arkansas. Bradley, Magnolia, El Dorado, Louisville. And we're talking about lithium. A lot of excitement in southwest Arkansas because of lithium. There's the discovery in the old Smackover oil and gas field. And what is lithium? Well, you use it every single day in your iPhone. If you drive an electric car, any kind of batteries that you use, it is full of lithium. And the potential impact in this part of the country is substantial. Watch this.
Lithium's critical to all technology. There wouldn't be social media without the lithium-ion battery. Portable electronics, every power tools, stationary storage, all require lithium. It is, after the semiconductor, probably the most important technology evolution of the 21st century. The lithium-ion battery has changed all industries.
We foresee a strong future for lithium, right, globally. And lithium is important not only for the transition to EVs, right, as our transportation mode, but also for so many other things that are essential to our daily life, like pharmaceuticals that you take. The Gorilla Glass on your electric cooktop also contains lithium. There's just a myriad of uses.
It's been identified by the government as critical for the national security of the country, and new projects need to be built. But no one wants a mine in their backyard. Arkansas is different. Arkansas sits on the highest grade lithium brine resource in North America, the only one that's comparable to South America.
The rock here is very porous and permeable, so it's actually easy to get that brine out and route it to a processing plant such as this.
So brines have actually been pumped from this formation in Arkansas since around the 1950s to extract bromine. So you have this combination of the availability of the resource and an existing extractive industry which is already extracting that brine. So that's what makes Arkansas quite an attractive destination for lithium extraction.
Standard Lithium's focus is to build a U.S. lithium supply chain. We've targeted the Smackover Formation in Arkansas because not only is it the highest grade, but it's in a region where you can actually build a project. This area has been a key energy provider to the United States for 100 years.
That 100 years would be the Smackover oil and gas field, which was discovered, as I mentioned, about 100 years ago. Robert Reynolds represents landowners all over southwest Arkansas. What would you say is the level of excitement? We've got some excitement in the sky here. The level of excitement in southwest Arkansas because of lithium.
Very interesting, very hopeful that it is a success.
But not a game changer. It's not going to completely alter the landscape here.
No, it is not a boom
Okay.
in the classic sense. It will be a gradual build-up simply because infrastructure's got to be constructed.
Right.
It's not done in a snap.
But it does mean jobs, some jobs, a few hundred jobs, and in a small town like Louisville, Bradley, Stamps, that matters.
It certainly does. That's a large impact. Small town.
In small towns.
Yep.
Absolutely, and it is something that we use every day, folks, by the way, controlled largely by China. So the more we find here, the better off we are.
That's correct.
Thank you, Robert. By the way, just pan over. There's the thunderstorm, folks. It's in Bradley, Arkansas, Lake Erling, and it is headed your way in North Louisiana. Back to y'all.